Right, 17 October 2025, and as I promised, I'm going to be giving you the first update of the morning regarding the Harare protests. So I have managed also to talk to the guys on the ground, and I'll start with some pictures. So let's look at some pictures and see if we've got any activity in Harare. So looking at Africa Unity Square, there is currently no one except the police. So the police have arrived here. So it has been heavily barricaded by the police. And the commissioner of police, Mutamba, has arrived at Harare Africa Unity Square and has told everyone to leave. So as you can see, police are not inside the Harare Africa Unity Square or the gardens, but they have told everyone who was there to leave. And secondly, there has been no instructions given to the guys who arrived at the scene. So no one has been given any update or whatever instruction on what to do. So I don't know what that means. So remember, Geza is supposed to give the command to say, where do you go? There currently is a list of houses where people should go, but there is no order to say, how do you go there? And what do you do when arrived at that house? So at the moment, that is what we have, a heavy police presence. But what guys are doing right now, the guys who are on the scene, is to mill around the place. So if you look around the place, you see a lot of guys who have traveled all the way from Bulawayo, Harare, suburbs, and also from places like Mutare who have arrived here, but they're not inside the gardens because they've been chased by the actual police commissioner who has arrived here. Mutamba himself has arrived at the scene. So now let me play for you an audio. I asked for an audio recording, then you can hear this update. And I'll be back here again let's make it, because there's no activity now, let's make it at least 2. I'll be back here by 2. So listen to Sarawaka speaking.
Good morning, Zimbabwe. Time is 9:55. 9:55. The situation in Harare, we managed to do the mobilization very well. We don't have anyone who sabotaged the program. People are now in town. People are now in 18 area. The problem which we faced when we tried to gather around at first early in the morning, the police arrived with their police general. Mutamba himself came to the venue, Africa Unity Square. So they put a barricade and chased away people from the Africa Unity Square. But people were still arriving at their payment points with their combis. But what we have agreed with the people of Zimbabwe is they must not be violent. They must remain calm and listen to what the police is saying. So as of now, people are still gathered around Africa Unity Square, around Joina City, around the Robert Mugabe Square, around the Copacabana, around Market Square, around 4th Street Range. That's what we have agreed. They come with their buses, they do whatever they are doing. The signal, we are still waiting from the command. But the directive which we got is, don't touch anything, don't be violent, be peaceful Zimbabweans, whilst we are waiting for the signal of what should we do next. We still have a lot of time, it's still early. So everyone, let's relax. We had a problem in Norton. We sent command there. There is a serious roadblock, but they are not doing their work. That roadblock was just meant to do the delaying tactic. They are wasting a lot of time searching cars. So there is a lot of congestion which is blocking our people from Bulawayo to get into the city. But we still have time. We are waiting for them. So that's the up.
Okay, so as you can hear, there is currently no activity at the actual site, but what is awaited is what Geza is going to say, what instruction is going to give, and that instruction has not arrived. Then looking at ZANU-PF, Annual National People, that also is awaiting the outcome. So people have not traveled, and that activity or the Annual National People's Conference is also not started. So let's go and look at what is happening there in Mutare. And you must understand that this is a crisis in ZANU-PF. They are not able to move or do anything until they are clear of what is going to happen in Harare. And many people have not traveled. They don't want to arrive there and come back home to nothing. So looking at Harare, you can see that many of the, so let's start with some accounts. Let's start with Opam Chinguri and see if she said anything, because she's the one who's leading that side in Mutare. So looking at Opam Chinguri here, you can see that she's not tweeted anything. And then who else is in ZANU-PF? ZANU-PF at their own account of ZANU-PF. Let's see if they've tweeted anything. ZANU-PF Patriots over here. So looking at ZANU-PF Patriots, you can see that currently they last tweeted on October 12th. And if we search Mutare here, you can clearly see here that this is just normal stuff that is happening. Let's look at this account here. Nick Mangwana, as I was talking, has tweeted. So today's Excellency, the President Mnangagwa will preside over. So no one has arrived. Mnangagwa has not arrived yet. So looking here, you can see that they're not showing in the seats. That is because no one has arrived. Sekuruma Suka, you can see him there. You can see Tagwire himself has arrived. Mtuli Ngube has arrived. And then you can see Tatena Mabetera over here and Tungwarara. So the people that have actually arrived are the people that are wanted in Harare. So if you are going to march to their home, you are not going to arrest them in their home. You can see that there is nobody here. There is no crowd. So the 5,000 people that you expect are not there at this venue. People don't know what to expect. So if you look at the venue itself, it's massive. 5 million has been spent here. But look at those seats. There's no one there who has arrived. And it's crazy. Let me look a little bit longer and more. As you can see, nothing really happening here. Okay. So I think let's await and see. There's a bigger picture here. Let's see who is here. Right. This is crazy. We've got less than 20 people here in this place. So the problem is people don't know what to expect. So the people that are now pushing the conference are there, but very few people. And I believe that everyone is just waiting to see what will happen. It's it's a crisis for ZANU-PF. It's a crisis. That's all I can say. That is a crisis for ZANU-PF. Let's look at this one 1 hour ago. So this is the CPD of Mutare. Right. So I think it's clear what's happening. Everyone is playing the waiting game. There's no one who wants to make the first move. ZANU-PF conference hasn't started. By now, we should have had the opening ceremony by Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa should have gone over there to open. But I'm going to be sitting here watching and monitoring the situation. And also, remember, Geza hasn't given the instruction, and the guys in Mutare have not started. So we've got two things that need to happen that have not happened. Because the people can't just go and march to which place first, and how do they march. So without that instruction, nothing is going to happen. Let's look at his account. Blessed Geza has given any instruction to say what people should do, because that's the difficulty. The guys that are saying Sarwaka and all that, they are awaiting an instruction. They're not the organizers. They're supporting, they're heeding the call. But we actually need Geza himself to say, now we need to do this. But in the moment that has not come out, he has not given any instructions. Okay.